Shalom, Akim, giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahshua Bashim, Rakakudash, double honor to the apostles, elders of great millstone, salutations to sincere Akim out there of the hopeful elect, all right? Yeah, man, we basically at the end of this thing, man, and they show me all throughout Hollywood, right? The end can abrupt at any given moment, man. You got a good movie on Netflix that just came out this past week or the week prior. All right, over the last weekend, I think it came out on Friday, December 8th, called "Leave the World Behind," starring Ethan Hawke and Julia Roberts, man. All right, and by the way, I gotta say this, man. Julia Roberts look like straight up shit. Okay, she looks like pure doodle. Okay, that's what she looks like, man. All right, a lot of you younger brothers probably not familiar with Julia Roberts, but she starred in a movie back in 1990 called Pretty Woman, ironically. All right. The so-called white man always likes to uplift his woman, put her on a pedestal. Okay. But Julia Roberts, man, she looks horrible, man. You so-called white people, you age horribly, man. And that's because you suffer from a curse called leprosy. All right. Which is the lack of melanin in your skin. That's why Julia Roberts look like shit nowadays, man. Okay. You think in Hollywood, behind the scenes, they doll these actresses up with all this makeup, right? Especially nowadays, you got all the CGI, all this technology and shit, but none of that couldn't help her, man. None of that couldn't help her. When the lights, camera, and action snapped into effect. Okay, so it just goes to show you, man. These devils, man. They're the cursed people of the world, man. All right, and you got too many of our women, too many of the sisters out there trying to look like them, man. Blue contacts in their eyes, blonde weaves, blonde extensions, and such. Trying to mimic the appearance of the so-called white woman. Going as far as getting plastic surgery on their nose and thinning their lips and all kind of shit, man. But I just had to throw that out there, man. How bad and horrible Julia Roberts looks, man. And that's an Edomite. Don't get it twisted at all. She's a goddamn Edomite. They had a scene where she was dancing. Right, I forget the Jake name, man. The brother that plays in that movie. He's a good actor, right? I forget his name, but anyway, they had a little dancing scene and shit. And Julia Roberts couldn't dance to save her fucking life, man. She was almost dancing like Elaine from Seinfeld. I don't know if you brothers watch Seinfeld, man. All right, but nonetheless, man, the movie was good. It's an interesting movie, man. Got a lot of Illuminati undertones to it. It shows you what can, how, the world can change at a blink of an eye. They were showing cyber attacks, got somewhat like a Twilight Zone appeal going on to that movie. So it was a good movie nonetheless. But, at the end of the day, these devils, they showing you, man, they showing you with in art, which is basically through filmmaking in Hollywood, the plans that they trying to achieve, as far as, creating mass chaos throughout the world, man. Because that's part of the culling, so to speak. Not so to speak. That's basically what the hell they trying to do. All right, reduce the world's population, man. Okay, and this is an evil fucking society, man. And the ones at the top that run things behind the scene, they're just some wicked people, man, that don't care about life. They're selfish, and and they're all about themselves, man. If you ain't down with the program, right? And if you ain't a part of that elite status and that upper echelon of this society, then they can care less about you, man. All right. So first scripture I'm gonna bring out, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." All right. The Lord said, "Woe to the world." The word "woe," all right, means destruction. Okay. So the Lord is going to destroy this world, man. And when you think about how evil this world is, then you see the Most High has a just cause to destroy this place, man. All right? You got all manner of wickedness taking place in this world, man. Especially look at the shit that they do to little kids in this society, man. You got all these pedophile rings that are basically being spoken about, but nobody's doing anything about it, All right? You got kids being kidnapped, right? Especially back in the 80s when I was growing up, man. A lot of people didn't, all this information wasn't known about that much. You had to really do some real serious research to understand what the hell was taking place, man. You know, why you had milk boxes with missing children on it, right? Every time the 10 o'clock news will come on, it says, you know, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are, right? You know, you got these Amber Alerts that go out warning you about children that have been basically missing, right? Abducted, kidnapped. You know, we didn't know what the hell was going on, man. But now we in the information age, man, where you can type shit on the computer and get instant information, okay? And they show you all the shit that goes on, man. With, you know, in the upper echelon of society, how they kidnap children. They got pedophile rings, you know, child trafficking rings and such, right? Where, you know, kids are sacrificed, organs are being harvested and such. Okay, so this shit ain't no conspiracy theory anymore, man. You know, this is really on the records, and you got people that basically has exposed it, man. Okay, and certain people who, you know, bear witness to it with their own eye that brought it out, man. You know, you have some survivors of it, all right? So it ain't a fucking conspiracy theory, man, okay? And now they depicting this shit in film, they depicting it in Hollywood, all right? And this is a real thing, but people tend to brush it off, man. It gets swept right back under the rug because people just love to be entertained. You know, once you got bread and circus going on, people will forget about, you know, the real wicked atrocities that take place in this society. That's why the Lord said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You know, because these people ain't trying to do nothing about it. They're not protesting about it. They're not speaking up against it. You know, and, you know, the very ones that do speak up against it, very few in numbers, man. You know, so awareness is being raised, and not only is it being raised, but it's being depicted on the silver screen, man. Okay, but nobody seems to care. So the Lord said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You know, among all the other wicked shit that takes place in this world, man. You know, idolatry, openly worshiping Satan, homosexuality, drugs, okay? All right? You know, America is nothing but a goddamn playground for fucking drug addicts, man. Everybody's on some kind of drug in America. So the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. It says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right? Yeah, because in the brink of chaos, man, you know, people are going to take matters into their own hands. You know, it's been coming out how corrupt the government is, how the politicians don't really serve the best interests of the people, right? And how everything is so much division already in this country and throughout the world, and society hasn't even reached that boiling point to wherein, you know, all chaos is going to break loose, where it's pure anarchy out here, you know. But the scriptures tell you that, you know, people are going to stand up and fight against each other, man. Okay, because it's going to lead to a time of desperation. You know, that's what's going to take place in this society, when people are going to become desperate, man. All right, and you see in that movie, Leave the World Behind, which is a good movie, by the way. You know, that dude, Kevin Bacon's character, I forget his name in the movie, right? You see, that dude was doomsday prepped, man. You know, he used to work for the he used to work for the black man who owned the house and all of that in that movie. You know, he's a rich black man who's doing well off, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Kevin Bacon was like his contractor, did all the work and all that shit around his house. But, you know, when all hell broke loose, you know, the brother came to Kevin Bacon's house seeking aid to help save one of his what's the word I'm looking for, man? One of his customers' sons who got bit by a tick, you know, so he knew Kevin Bacon was already up on game. He was a doomsday prepper and more than likely had medication that can help the 16-year-old kid that got bit by the tick. But Kevin Bacon was like, yo, he told him, look, man, step away from my front door, step off the porch, right? It's, you know, basically, so give yourself some distance so I can see you. Okay, and then when Kevin Bacon came out, he had a shotgun in hand, you know, and basically, you know, it was like a big standoff about basically, I'm not trying to help you, even though, you know, I used to work for you and shit, but you know, he said, most of you people, You basically you saying you mother effers is so dumb when y'all get newspapers, y'all don't even read past the first page, man. So it's like y'all don't even know what the fuck is going on. Basically, is what he was saying. So he said this is all about protecting your own, man. He said, like, yeah, I used to work for you and this, that, and the third, but now shit is totally different now, man. He said it's all about protecting your own, and I advise you to do the same, man. Okay? So yeah, it's gonna be people fighting against one another, man. The scriptures tell you people's hearts are gonna wax cold, man. Verse 16 it says, for there shall be sedition among men, right? Yeah, uprisings of the people, man. Okay, out here in New York, right, in the borough of Manhattan, which is my borough. I live in Manhattan. You know, when you reach Midtown Manhattan, if you drive, you know, once you get past 60th Street going towards downtown, they got, you know, all kind of cameras in the Midtown section, right, to snap your license plates and all of that to give you fucking to give you a ticket for congestion tolls, man. You know, so they don't want people driving into Midtown, man. All right, I think it's $23, you know, as a toll to enter into Midtown Manhattan. All right, and the people are fucking protesting and they're furious about it, man. So the point I'm making is that all of this oppression is gonna make the people in this society abrupt and chaos, man. Okay, that's why it says, for there shall be sedition among men, in invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right? Yeah, man. So people are going to take matters into their own hands, man. They ain't going to listen to the, you know, the police, the politicians, the, you know, the mayors, governors, all right, city council members, senators, and congressmen. All that right shit, congressmen, and all that shit is going to be out the window, man. That shit is going to be out the window. All right? People are feeling the pressure of inflation, right? Hyperinflation, the high cost of living. Okay? All of the new rules, you know, through legislation being passed. And like I said, man, you know how these corrupt politicians basically don't do anything for the interest of the American people, man. Okay? So motherfuckers are gonna lose their mind and they're gonna flip out, man. This is all prophecy. All right? It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, yeah, man. All this fucking new technology, man. You know, all this new technology. All right, this, you know, these smart cities, digital technology. All right, where basically everything is scanned. You gotta be scanned to go here, scanned to go there. Right, cameras all over the place, surveilling you and such. Okay, if you ain't a part of the fucking system, you ain't gonna be able to get around, man. Okay, that's how this devil is trying to make it, man. Hence the RFID microchip, which is the MOTB written of in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. Okay, in order to function in this in this new world order society, they expect you to get that chip. Okay, and without it, you ain't gonna be able to navigate your way around shit in this world, man. No travel from city to city, man. Okay, all right. So there's gonna be checkpoints all over the place. They show you that in these movies, man. Remember, I Am Legend. You know, they had the checkpoints in order for you to get, you know, to board the plane and the helicopters. You know, the military's gonna come in. It's gonna get fucking crazy, man. It's gonna get crazy. You know, that's what we look forward to, man. As men of the Lord, man. This is part of the prophecy. These are the signs that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua told us to look out for, man. All right. So you always supposed to prepare yourself mentally, right, through studying and researching these scriptures and watching the news, see what's going on in current events, being up on game, man, seeing what the hell these billionaires and these oligarchs that basically run society. They're the ones that are basically they're the ones that are, you know, manipulating this fucking world and leading it into this new world order, man. You know, so you gotta be up on game and pay attention and see what the hell they're doing and what they're talking about, man. All right, you know, and then you filter it all through the scriptures. Last scripture says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled; their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Man, okay, yeah, man, that's what's coming, man. That is what's coming. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna end this video on that note. I'm gonna say Shalom, Wabarakatuh to you brothers out there. Keep fighting a good fight. Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.